Yes, and welcome to a brand new episode of DUD the SPUD. I'm Maniacal Mac.
I'm Hibbs.
And Hibbs, we were having a little gander through quite a few today. We were like, let's do something a bit different, isn't it? We literally nearly chose one, and then at the end I was like, I totally fucking forgot about this one. Watched the trailer, sold on me. What is this film called?
This is called The Cat.
Just the Cat. Came out 92, Hong Kong film. And in the trailer, the cat's having a full-on like fight with a dog, and it's like, it's flipping around, fucking pouring in, reaching for something at some point. So we quickly read the synopsis, and it was an alien, which is a cat, teams up with another alien, which is a girl, and shit goes on.
Well, in the trailer, we've seen it like fighting a dog.
Yeah,
that's about it.
That's we turned the trailer off because it looks so funny. Yeah. We're like, we don't want to be spot no more. I briefly heard of this film ages ago, but it went under the radar. People have said, like, what didn't sell it was the fact it's called The Cat. So you think, why watch a film called The Cat? But based on the trailer, it looks hilarious, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so,
it's ridiculous.
Hong Kong film, so hopefully we're in some madness here, with any luck. Should we just go into it and see how it is?
Yeah, let's go for it, bro.
Right then, let's go. We'll be back with you soon. Right. So we're just back from watching The Cat. When we first started watching this film, we were like, why is there no audio right in the beginning? Turns out there was an issue. So it might have had a really good intro music, but we don't know. There we go, bro. The fucking...
So where we thought there was no sound in the beginning, that wasn't the case.
No.
The sound wasn't on the speaker, so...
Again, my camera's being dodgy, change no settings. This is being dodgy, change no settings. What the fuck is going on?
That'd be funny though to put in the edit now. So the fact we're just watching it with no sound.
Yeah, just the whole film being like quiet shit. So this film, The Cat, is called The Cat. So you think, well, it's going to be about a cat, which kind of is, but it completely isn't at the same time. So rather than trying to explain it, we'll just go from the start, I guess.
Yes, I mean, it started off with a guy just who lived in his flat on the bottom floor, and there was like noises coming above him, was it? Kept like banging on the ceiling and stuff like that. And yeah, so that's how it starts off, and then there's like this woman, or seems he goes up to have a look, and
he's moaning at them, and he knocks at the door. And then the old guy kind of peers through all like, oh, I'm really sorry. And then he's moaning like, you're making noise, stop it. I'm really sorry. And as the door creeps open a bit, that's when it shows a woman on the cover with the cat then, innit? And then she looks really innocent with the cat, and then he's looking at her, he's like, ooh, isn't he? So that's just how it introduces them characters, but that whole scene's kind of pointless, because as soon as he goes back downstairs, he starts knocking again, doesn't he? So he just goes fucking, tries to go to sleep anyway.
Fucking hell, imagine living with that.
I'd murder them, bro. I'd be in prison 100%.
That's who you live in the top floor flat.
That's exactly why, bro. What the fuck?
He reminds me of one of the brothers on Tintin. Yeah, you know, like those with the hat and glasses.
The intense stares.
Cats get involved as well. But like, I'll just put up with it after seeing that.
Yeah, that's what he's going to be doing now. So he goes back to sleep, and then the next scene then is because of all the banging and that, he's a bit worried. So he's got friends who are the coppers.
Yeah.
Well, you think this guy is our main guy now, the way the film starts. So then he ends up speaking to his copper mates, and this is how they introduced these copper guys in there at one point. It's like, oh, you know, these guys upstairs making noise, and they're laughing and going, oh, it's like, why are you suspicious of a cat? So that's when he goes out of his way then to go and check upstairs, because the door's left open, and then he sees like a pile of guts, doesn't he? And that's when he gets scared. And then when
when he opens the newspaper,
it's all a pile of guts.
Yeah, he's opening the newspaper.
So he calls the coppers, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's finding different parts or whatever, calls the police. They're all out, and I was thinking at the time, why are they laughing about party asking what's going on? They're laughing because it turns out is it a cat?
Well, at first they go like the guy actually first goes, oh, this is like intestines the size of a 2-year-old girl. So you're like, what? They're actually going there?
Yeah.
And then like that's what I mean by they laughing. So then instantly after he goes, nah, it turns out it's just like, you know, it's a cat's intestines and all that, like, you know what I mean? So they're kind of laughing about that. But it's like, well, some dudes like murdering cats, and you'd be a bit concerned about that. But they're like, yeah, whatever. It looked like a load of beef, didn't it? It didn't really... Intestines, I think. What do they say, from a 2-year-old?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He's forced laughing about it, going, yeah, sorry, it's only a cat's intestines, don't worry. Like.
They're still joking.
So the copper then, that's when the main one copper then, he kind of gets involved in the film because he's on the investigation there, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so they're like laughing at him, and then he's like with his mates, and they're like laughing at him or something, and then they're like eating, like making him drink, like
yeah, that's it. They're constantly making him drink, and
they say, oh, vodka, this is the best vodka wine or something.
Vodka wine, and then they're all fucking drinking. Again, that's when it like got the whole our new main character who kind of comes into it is introduced in a scene, isn't he? Really, around the table with them. So that's the only reason for that, is literally just to have them there. And then that's it. The next notable scene then is where we find out a cat's a burglar as well, isn't it? Because they're trying to like burglary statues, which you find out late in the film. They need a number of them for the energy for them to get back home, so to speak. So this cat is in like a little museum thing, touches glass, and then it shatters. The woman's with the cat, and then that's when the the scoot guy comes up, doesn't he? He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then the third guy, who was like the shyish guy, from nowhere, he's like Batman. He just drops on top of the guy with like I don't know, like a blanket behind him. And then when he gets up, he's like kind of tucked the guy up, and he's just folding his leg. And he's like, oh, so did he kill him, knock him out? But no, he's just stuffing him in. What? What? The cat's magic. Okay. So then that's when he gets disturbed, then, because like, you know, he knocks him out, and that's when the first sign of our main mulch monster comes, doesn't it? And tries to attack him, comes through the window. Do you remember that scene?
Yeah, so it basically is, it's like a small clip of it, this one. It looks like a big massive spaghetti bolognese or something when it first comes out. It just looks like bits of spaghetti. Yeah, it just looks like fucking spaghetti bolognese.
One thing I should mention, while I do remember, just slightly before this scene, they're in the sewer, and I literally go, is that shit? Because it literally looks like it's all going... It's this dead homeless guy there in the sewer's just dead, and all this shit starts going in his mouth, and he's like, rah. So then it's like, oh, well, he's obviously getting infected by it, but genuinely looks like shit. What's this? Is that shit? Is that actual shit?
I don't know.
So, it looks like we're in a sewer. What? Ah, look how that's like a dead dude. So the alien is like shit goo that takes you over. That was shit goo, yeah? That to me looked exactly like shit. So this is that scene now where this explains the mulch monster, because at the window, remember, the homeless guy's there, and we're laughing, and he's all like awful puppet face, his eyes are popping out of the window, and then all of a sudden the window smashes open, and it's just like something like from The Thing, mixed with a spaghetti monster.
Yeah.
Like spaghetti meatball / The Thing is the best way to describe it. Comes flying out of the window, attacking the young girl, the cat, and the guy. And at that stage, and they pretty much just get away, don't they? They run out. Yes!
Oh, God.
That was amazing. What? What the fuck? What?
Is he gonna go inside the cat?
Well, the cat's already an alien, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Unless this is when he gets taken over.
That's what I was thinking.
But they were acting all weird anyway earlier, weren't they? This...
It's like a big... It's like...
I don't know what it is. It's like
a big spaghetti bolognese, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's all scared. Like, she's an alien. I don't think she'd be panicking, would she?
Oh my
Shit,
god.
they just both dived out the window. This film is called The Cat. You've got that one scene where she's like floating about, and then we were laughing because the cat's like floating up and coming in and out of scene, and then he's just. So it was like a pointless scene, but all it was to show they're not human.
Yeah, so that's the first point the cat actually did anything. I can't believe they called this one The Cat.
So there's another alien pursuing these aliens, then I'm guessing, because they came straight for them to attack them. That mulch monster. So if they're aliens, why are they getting attacked by other aliens?
I don't know.
What? Yeah, see, she can fly.
Is she an alien then?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Although, in this world, aliens are magicians. Because they can just like touch they can touch glass and it shatters. They can float and shit. Oh, nope, not my turn to come in yet. Yeah, oh, better back off. What is this? Why is this happening?
She's gonna get done over. The cat's gonna go on a revenge mission.
Look at the cat.
Because half the time,
But that's what I mean. It's like about the cat, but it's not. It's like in the beginning they make it all about the cat. Most of the film has nothing to do with him, and then at the end it's about him again. So then the next scene, this is where you're on about where the copper guy now he goes to basically investigate, doesn't he? Because his friend who was saying about all the disturbances, and then he saw the cat guts. He's like took it in his own place then to start. You know, I'm going to go and check this. So he sneaks in to where the young girl, the cat, and this other guy lives. And that's when he sees that thing they stole from the museum, isn't it? Which comes into play later. And while he's there, he hears a noise. So he hides behind the curtain. And do you remember that scene then? Do you remember this scene? The first confrontation with the cat?
Well, with the cat and the dog?
No, before that, the first with the guy, the guy. So he's basically hiding behind these curtains. The girl comes in, whatever, with the cat. And then the cat notices him. He's like, shit. And then the cat like jumps up and just does a tiny little scratch on his arm there, like. And then kind of backs off, and the woman goes, no, stop, we're not here to hurt you, we're on the same kind of side. And that's the scene then, where it says, like, the girl and the cat, although they're aliens, they're trying to get home. But then this big mulch monster, they call a Star Killer, is after them, but they need to get these two things, which is why they're stealing them, to get enough power to generate themselves home, but they got to wipe out this monster thing first, because obviously they don't care about humans, whereas they do. That's all that scene does to make it clear. That guy's gonna burn shit out of his finger, isn't he, soon, like? It's only a matter of time, like. It's been holding on to that light for ages.
Just the top of that light will be burning.
Yeah, just a little tiny touch and he's like, yeah.
Boiling the top.
He's gonna smack him with a fucking chair. Because he goes to hit the cat with a fucking chair, doesn't she? And she stops him, and that was quite fucking funny. And like he's saying the cat's really strong. It's like he literally in that scene acted like a normal cat and nothing superhuman. But then he's going on about how strong the cat is in the next scene, isn't he? And that. Then
is that the bit where they're eating? No, well, sorry, that's the bit with the.
So then the next scene, again, noticeable worth, not even relevant in it. It's just showing the relationship between the guy and the girl, the main copper guy.
You were like, is there sweat on her or something?
Yeah, like, it's like, because I was like, what's going on? She's just gone to tennis, but it zooms in, like, her legs, her head, her neck, and it's like loads of sweat to the point where she's clearly just like come out of a shower or like jumped in the pool. So I was like, oh, she's just come out of a shower, and she literally goes, oh, I've just come from doing tennis here, I need a bath. And I'm like, and he's all flirting with her, and I'm like, oh, at least ask her to like wash a bit. Just chucks her in the pool. Okay. Well, she literally just come out of a swimming pool or something. Because if that's sweat, that's not attractive. Let me take a bath first. Right, so she hasn't just come out of the shower, she's dripping in sweat.
He's a charmer, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. Chucking someone in the pool in there. You do worse thing.
Yeah, it was.
Did say she wanted to wash, so...
There were so many random bits. Oh my god, some of these bits were so slow, but so many random
Yeah.
bits. So yeah, these cops then are looking for this cat or whatever. I
Well,
think
they
it's a
go
cop.
back to the scene, don't they? Where
Yeah.
the mulch monster attacked them first in the museum, don't they? Remember?
Sorry,
they
say
invest-
cat. They're investigating this mulch
Yeah.
monster thing.
But then what do they find there that makes them want to start investigating the cat more? One little piece of hair, don't they? Out of all the things,
Yeah.
they see these like tree
The
things
cat,
which have been built now, these like mulch monster tree, and they're just like, the guy scratching it is burnt. It's like, yeah, there's probably like that there is alien. If you were to just like take that to a lab, you'd find all your answers there. Instead, he finds a tiny little hair and goes, this belongs to a cat. And then from that point on, that's when he becomes obsessed with searching for the cat. Like, so you're like, yeah, don't worry about these like alien tree stump things here. Don't worry too much about them. Worry about a fucking hair of a cat. Whatever. And then yeah, there's like a lot of bullshit then where they just fucking chatting with characters back and forth, and then that's it. When they introduced the dog was quite funny. So they go
Yeah, so they set the dog in, didn't they?
So what they do to fucking fight the cat, then the guy's great idea is, let me go find a guy who owns a load of dogs. And then the guy who owns a load of dogs goes, oh, I've got a really brutal, he's a beautiful boy, but he's a brutal boy. So you go outside and he literally headbutts through a fucking wood and has to introduce this dog. So their great idea is, we're going to take this dog with us to go and find the cat? What the fuck? Oh, that's a super dog, bro, that fucking has a fight with a cat later on the film.
Oh, okay.
So they caught this dog now, who's like a big fucking beast, and they're like, why are you taking a dog? Why you'd be better just trying to find it on your own? So then the next scene, right, is these fucking people. We were saying, are they like cartel? Are they like, you know, government officers? They're all suited up and that. They all come into this room, and it's like where the mulch monster was earlier, right? So they all come into this room, and they get attacked then by the fucking mulch monster. He comes out with a fucking door. This is actually a pretty cool scene where the mulch monster's taking him out. There's one dude who gets wrapped around while he's holding the doorway, and then he gets ripped and his arms are still hanging there. There was a bit of gore in this part. There was people getting taken out. So that was pretty cool. It was like the Thing kind of thing. That there's people getting fucking mutilated and that. And then what you find right after that is all these people who got killed, they get assembled back into the thing. So then they're all back to normal, but then they're just overtaken. So it's like, oh shit, it can take over humans. Like, what do you reckon? A secret government group who are like, you know, killing aliens, or do you reckon these are like fucking gang people? I'm going to say like some secret...
I reckon like some Hong Kong FBI or something.
Yeah, like secret government group, innit? You track down the aliens.
Cover it up.
Yeah. What? The fuck?
Oh, that's
that thing is back.
Wasn't it?
Didn't he just go back to the place where it originally was? The police went there, couldn't find him. It was just hiding behind the door.
Spaghetti bolognese, man.
Yeah, spaghetti bolognese monster, boom.
What's that gonna do, Brett?
It just steamed. Guy's leg sticking out of it.
He's shooting holes in it.
I know. Is it like making it worse, like it's spraying an infection, or is it actually harming it? I mean, you can get out of that room, guys.
I'll be running by now.
Yeah, I'll be gone.
You ain't winning that, let's run.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh right, there's a force field on the fucking thing. He just dived into that, bro. He literally dived into that winningly. Ah! Yes! That was wicked, that was. His eyeball there.
There's some big spaghetti bolognese jellyfish monster.
Yeah.
Electrocutes you.
That's a great description, bro. Spaghetti bolognese jelly monster. Jellyfish. Spaghetti bolognese jellyfish monster. Just shot him like in the head. He's still alive. Help me. Ah, hell of a kick. Oh, it's a glass here now. That was wicked. That was really cool.
That looks disgusting.
Looks hilarious, doesn't it?
It looks like some fucking deformed dick going in his mouth or something.
That guy should have went to the clinic a long time ago. Which makes it a bit like worrying now, because it's like, look out. And that's when we get our main bad guy from that point on, because the guy gets assimilated, doesn't he? And he becomes our main bad guy. Following that scene, they had that little thing where one of the the main bad guy then decides to go and get some guns. Do you remember that scene?
Yeah, and that was ridiculous, because he's like, he's there, isn't he? So he's like showing him the gun. I think he's loading one for ages, like loading, and he's talking to him, whatever they're talking about.
Trying to be all stylish and
everything. And then next thing you know, this guy, and he just goes, I don't know what happens, and he pulls out another gun, and it's this massive gun he pulls out. It's like some GTA shit.
100% GTA. So this guy who's like, he's wearing like an army coat, so it's quite baggy, but it's nothing big. You know, when he's showing him these guns. But like Hib said, it's perfect. She's sitting there, you can't even see, it's not poking out. It looks like I look now. Just look how I look. And he just out of nowhere just goes, oh, I need something with more firepower. He goes, huh. Literally, GTA like that. It's just out. And it was...
Literally, yeah. But pulls out, and then he's like, looking at all his weapons. It's like, yeah, some small signal or Rambo shit. Is that the guy who was scared of everything earlier? Lived in the flat?
No, they showed him earlier. Like, I don't know what happened to him. I think he's not come back into it, because then he kind of went on to his policeman, his mates who are police, and we're following the police guys now, really. So that's a good point. Like, he'll come back in at some point, I imagine. But yeah, this dude.
This must be a boss.
Yeah, I think he's just been introduced.
Like a mob boss.
Oh, he just pulled that out of his coat.
Like, fuck, did he have that in it?
Awesome. That was literally GTA, bro. He just pull out fucking...
Yeah, that was like, yeah, just change your weapon. You got 100 weapons on you. Like that.
I hope he pulls out another
rocket launcher on his neck or something.
That'd be great. He got all sorts of shit here.
This guy's got fucking Lionel Richie hair and a Lionel Richie mustache, bro.
He does, mate.
He does, don't he? He's very...
By Lionel Richie.
Yeah, he's got exactly the same hairstyle and mustache as him. And then it all starts like, all of a sudden then, he gives it to the one guy, and the one guy, can you not get shot or something? And he starts shooting them all then.
Well, yeah, he says one basically, doesn't he? Because he puts all his guns on the table, like, you know what I mean? And he goes, oh, that's nice, I'll have him. He goes, oh, funny, cop or no cop, you pay for it. And that's when he just goes, I'm not going to pay. So then all the people put the guns to him, and he's like, what are you going to do? And he picks up a gun. So they all start shooting at him. And yeah, he's just getting shot up, and he's like, whatever. He just turns around, just basically fucking murks everyone there, doesn't he? Even though he's getting shot up. So we learn the bullets don't really affect him, don't do fuck all to him. What?
What the?
He's infected, isn't he? Anyway, he's one of the infected guys, yeah. You're not human. Ah! One eye's looking up and the other eye's looking down. That was cool. Shoot through more through one guy, like. Yes, get the demolisher. The other guys haven't like been shooting shit out of him at all. Shoot him in the face. Heal himself. Yeah. That's wicked.
And grabbed him, just captured it.
That's hilarious. So yeah, he murks all them people up, which is quite a funny little scene. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The guy who said looked like Lionel Richie, which he fucking did. And then following that, then, bro, there's some more bulls. That's it. This is a part now where the dog...
Yeah, I think they set the dog in then, don't they, at one point? So the one guy, they get a guy who owns some dog or whatever.
Well, we've explained that part.
Yeah, which just explained So he sets his dog in. So then he's looking for the cat, and then the cat and the dog have like a massive fight. But the cat's like really clever and stuff because he does like, I don't know. It's like as if he's thinking about how he's gonna fight him and
Loads of
stuff.
stuff. Like he fights like a human.
Yeah, and he's trying to like reach for something like
like at one point the dog's dragging him. And he's like,
I think he even tries to choke him. He gets him in the choke hold or something.
He gets the dog singing, chokes him up at one point.
They're doing all of that, and I think and then he ends up like tricking him, so he gets like electrocuted on the thing. But then I think he's still alive, and then so that was like quite a really funny part.
You think that might have had him in electrocution. Then he comes back, sees the cat, and he's like, I'm coming for round 2. And then the cat does a flying slash, cuts the dog a little bit, and the dog from that moment on is pretty much fine.
And this cat just literally, I feel like he can just fly through the fucking air.
He literally does. He flies like Superman. What the fuck? Why did the cat just jump up like a medal instead?
He's just showing off.
Ah! What? Both
right in.
What? Come straight for him. Come here, you little bastard. Ah. Look at the cat reaching for it, bro.
Like as if they're thinking about shit.
Like it's a human, like.
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
It's definitely the best. I can imagine it's definitely being the best bit in the movie.
Yeah. What? I see the claymation then. That was great. Mental. Wait, just. Are you serious?
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
He's gonna hanging the dog. He's hanging the dog. He's choking the dog out. Oh, this is the best bit of the whole movie.
If the rest of the film is like this now, he'll make up for it.
I know, like, I hope so. I hope this cat's going wild everywhere.
You know what's going to happen. We're going to have this glorious scene and it's going to go boring as fuck, ladies. Look at this. Just flinging about and look at it.
Oh my god.
Cat, bro.
I told you, yeah, ninja cat. Oh, thing.
What?
Did he just do that with his brain power?
With his tail. He's done it to jump out the way, so yeah, the dog will get electrocuted. Yeah, the dog gets electrocuted, mate.
I got you, motherfucker. That's what my cat literally just said. Like, I got you,
motherfucker.
I got you, motherfucker.
There's what you're saying. At least the dog ain't dead though, and he's just gonna be like, fuck. Ah, he's not done, bro.
He's fucking still going, is he? He's a bit of a shock, that's all. He's had a shock.
Oh, the slash, bro.
That dog's must be like an alien dog as well.
I'm gonna say it is. That's like a wrestling move, bro. He just done. What the fuck?
Yeah, so that was quite a mad scene where the cat actually came alive, and it was actually a little bit more about the cat because it hadn't been so far, and then they showed that though, like the dog was like in the vet or whatever, and the guy was like, well, I was like, well, hang on a minute, why did you send him in for? You wouldn't just send your dog in if it was a normal cat, but you knew you were putting your dog up against some alien cat that was going to go
mad. Why is he crying about it? But then, you know, the one thing I like about this film for sure is when he go, the dog will be okay in about 2 weeks, so you're like, all right then, as long as the dog.
Yeah, and then he was completely fine then, like.
Just attacking him.
What's going on? Yeah.
His dog died, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Did he die, the dog, did he?
Well, apparently so. We said he made a mess of him, so maybe not dead, but hurt.
Well, what do you expect? You sent him out with a lunatic cat.
Yeah, they kind of. I'm pretty sure
they knew that was it was out. I think he was setting your dog up for a normal cat.
Yeah, like. I know what it. And then really from that point on, then you've got like the alien girl, the cat, the other dude with them, and then the cop and the girl. They're all together now because they've learned these are the alien people. They want to get their things. They want to help them basically. Like, don't they at this stage? Like, we want to help you now. And then that's when our main bad guy now is just turned into the Terminator, and they're all at the house, and he just fucking turns up, doesn't he? And he's like just before they had that scene where it's from Commando, where he's like got all his guns, and you're like, how much shit are you taking with you? Like, you know what I mean? He's literally lock and loading. I think the backstory is a dude who's got a weapon.
Don't think it is a backstory.
He's about to start telling him, isn't he? And then he just cut off him. Fucking hell, alright, Swazi. Fucking hell. And yeah, he just comes on for the kill for them, doesn't he, basically, no? For, like, the cop guy and the girlfriend. And they said, the other three. So then, like, they're all in the house, they see him. He shoots, like, the whole windows through. They got oh yeah, there's something earlier we haven't mentioned. The cat escapes at one point, and the two girls, by blinding the girl, head first, diving through windows. And there's even one point when the cat jumps through a window, there's just the shape of the cat. The whole window hasn't smashed. It's just an outline.
That's hilarious. And I was like, sort of references. It was like, if that cat got a part of Martin Riggs in Lethal Weapon, then that's what happened in Lethal Weapon. I swear, it was like a Mel Gibson move through the window, but except it was a cat.
Yeah,
literally like.
Yes,
this is a ninja cat, bro. Ninja cat,
there's a cat stealing it, bro. What?
You know what, a ninja cat, literally.
Yeah, the way it's going, isn't it? Ah!
It just flew, bro.
What? Did you see the little shape of a cat in the window?
It's a daredevil cat, this is.
It is a daredevil cat. But I just had to mention that because he loves smashing glass.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much just close to the end now because the dude's literally just wasting ammo. He shoots all the windows out and they're all like hiding behind like a load of pile of books and that. And then when you go like gets closer, the dude then gets vodka glasses, makes Molotovs, and instead of throwing it right at the guy, he throws them like kind of next to him. So he's like, whatever. And it's like, well, what are you doing?
They're not doing nothing either.
Nothing. You should at least like at his feet, so he goes up in flames. Don't matter, 'cause he walks through. So then he's already used up one of his fucking shotguns, shooting all the windows out and doing nothing to no one. Then he pulls out his fucking machine guns. He's just shooting up books, and they're just sitting there, and they're like just.
Even one of those Molotovs, he lights all three at the same time, and just throws them all at once. Like, well, hang on a minute. What if you missed?
Yeah. What if it went wrong, or like keep them one at a time, but. But then, he starts shooting up books. So a lot of this budget went on books being blown up, like, because he just shoots books. He literally wastes all of his ammo. Not one person gets shot or even close to.
I don't know. I think I know where the budget went.
Well, big budget went on the books, like. Yeah. And then, he's throwing them, and then it's just like, dude, why are you wasting all your fucking ammo? So, basically, eventually, then the main cop guy's like, fuck this, like, he's literally looks like he's going to take on a whole militia, not a fucking cat. And two other people. Like, how the fuck are you going to climb up with all that shit on you? Like, these innocent people are going to get fucked up as well, like, on the left. You know.
Then the cat out.
Why is he shooting at nothing though? He could have like just got closer and just blasted them all. He likes smashing glass in his thumb, doesn't he?
Even the cat.
Yeah, the cat fucking loves it too. Is this a guy the Terminator then? He just stands there and shoots.
Like all four of them at the same time. Fucking hell.
Not fucking about, is he? What? Did he just throw down to water? I mean, throw it at him?
I don't know, burn him alive.
Like you're burning your own house down, mate. Right, mate, Jesus. I mean, he just wants to fuck up the books, doesn't he? More than them. That would kill him.
There's no point doing that. Just dodge it.
That was hilarious, though. What are you shooting at? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice.
What was the sound?
I don't know. Is that supposed to be his back snapping?
He's getting there.
Looks like. Oh yeah, there's a scene we didn't mention, so I'd cut this off. At the part, I think it's just after the dog fights a cat, and the copper turns up. The cat gets all freaked out, so the cat tries to run, and he slams his tail in the boot of his car.
Yeah, of course,
and
yeah.
to get away, the cat rips his own tail off and runs away, and the guy's got his tail.
Bites her, isn't it? Like,
no, I think he just rips off. It's just stuck in the car, and he just rips it off.
They say on the subtitles he bit his tail though, but that's not what happened.
No,
he
definitely
just
not. But we got to mention that only because, like, when he does that and he's on the search, he's got this fucking cat's tail the whole time. The cat needs it. It's an essential thing, apparently.
To stay
alive,
alive,
get back home or whatever, or you had to stay alive. So then that's how he ends up meeting up with the people because they're like, look, we're good. He needs his tail. We're not a threat to you. But we have to mention that anyway. Like, he's got the cat.
What? Is it like no?
Just knocked out. Just like that. Go. Ouch. What the fuck? Yeah, cat ripped his own tail off.
He ripped his own tail off?
Yeah, to get out of it, part of his own tail, yeah. So then, yeah, basically, the main fucking guy who's, like, become the Terminator now, he's, like, trying to come for them. They don't give a fuck, he's only shooting up box and not doing nothing anyway, isn't it? And then, the guys...
nowhere starts shooting.
Yeah, so then, like, the main guy's saying to the other one, like, you know, get away or whatever. And they end up being on the roof while he's downstairs by the pool. And that's when the one guy then, just for no reason, fucking kills himself. Do you want to tell him about why the guy just kills himself?
Kamikaze move.
But
Don't know
no
why.
reason.
So close to the end, I think this is now and he wants to try and kill that guy who's shooting everyone, and you can't shoot him. You can't seem to kill him. There's a big fire there already because they
walk through it.
I don't know how they with the Molotovs they've lit the whole pool.
The pool's on fire. The pool, yeah.
And this guy decides, literally, I'll end this. I'll just push him into the fire with me, or maybe, or something like that. Lights himself on fire, literally, jumps off the thing on top of him. They both go into the pool. Well, obviously, the guy who just doesn't die comes there.
And then the other guy's just floating in the pool all crispy.
It was like kamikaze, just a suicide move.
So my theory was, because he was so scared or such a pussy, he was like, oh, fuck fighting this guy. I'm just going to kill myself. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck this. I'm done. Like, you know what I mean? What? Why did he do this for? Why did he do this for? Oh, they're going to land in a pool anyway. Why? What? What's the point of that? You just burnt yourself for no reason. For literally no reason. And how's the other guy even hurt from that? Why did the guy commit suicide then, bro? Was he too scared to fight him and went, fuck this, I'm killing myself. All the best to you.
No, yeah.
Because he did nothing.
I was confused by that.
That was -% effective, because he didn't take one man down, no?
Yeah, I was really confused why he did that. It was a kamikaze move.
Yeah, for no reason. He didn't do anything at all, you weirdo. So then again, that guy's in pursuit of the other ones. That's when she says something about, oh, we got to go to this really high up building so I can get to a fucking telescope. So I can, you know, get like the transfer, blah blah blah.
Saying that the cat, we need the cat. His body is a weapon.
And the thing they stole, they put there. So they got this like telescope. She sees this little star, this flash, and it's like, mate, like people in the world would have seen that. Don't act like you're not well hidden as a star. But apparently, send off a signal, sends a beam directly into the telescope. And then they got the little thing they stole earlier that goes into there. And they're like, now we got this. This can kill the bad guys. And also we released like some particle things. So she goes, now when I go into space, I won't radiate. So when my body decomposes, I can transcend into space, into my home time and be fine. So at least they tried to explain something there, I guess.
What is actually going back?
She said something about if they go into space, they'll melt because of the radioactive shit. So I don't know if that there is like to protect them. There you go. My body's been sorted now, so then can't be radioactive into the ship or whatever. And then after that, then the fucking dude's fucking back after them, isn't it? Oh, that's it. Because then they go, oh, we got to go and take them out now, like badasses. So they walk into a random restaurant. The copper, the young girl and the cat, because the other girl at this stage now, the copper's girlfriend, they stopped to a police station on the way to go out the film and said, go tell the cops we're off to do this. So they go into a fucking...
Where the big spaghetti bolognese thing comes back.
Yeah, you explain. It's out of the fucking gut.
Yeah, so I was wondering what it was first. It looked like, it's supposed to be a restaurant, but it looks a bit like either a school canteen or a prison visiting hall. So it's supposed to be a restaurant, but it looks like a prison visiting hall, literally. Yeah. Like, so they were walking in there. I think they were looking for trade. Were they looking for?
I think they were looking for like somebody, like even the monster thing. They were like, look,
yeah, they were looking for traces of it, like, you know, in there with it, and then all of a sudden it then comes out of nowhere, doesn't it?
The vent, isn't it?
Out the vent.
Yes,
yeah, that's
the
vent.
Does the thing like, again too.
It covers them. And it's all like they got bubble gum all over them or something, and it covers them up. Some guy, is that the bit as well where some guy tries throwing like a printer or something?
Yeah, I think they say, we think it is a cashier. I'm pretty sure it's a cashier, it's a woman.
It's plugged in, but I don't think it was going to do anything.
Oh yeah, because she all cries like the thing. Yeah. Like, oh. And then the guy throws it and it does fuck all anyway at these, because they're all mulch monsters. They're like the blob. It's like, what are you going to do? At this stage, it starts showing like bits of faces and that, doesn't it?
That's when it starts turning into a face and then the eyes popping out like the guy earlier. There was
there was loads of that. Oh, here it comes, Boo. The mulch monster, Boo. The spaghetti bolognese monster.
Coming out the vent.
What? He's shit scared of that. She's like, we can destroy it, so why are you screaming? Destroy them. Ah, this is wicked. No! Look at this!
Even the cat's scared.
Yeah, cat's can fuck all now. Wait there! He just threw a fucking cash register and it blew up.
What was in a monitor?
It was a cash register and it blew up.
It was plugged into something.
Yeah, it seemed plugged enough. Yeah, fuck me. No! Let's leave. What? You went there to kill it. So they went there just to like put everyone in danger and fuck off. So then the guy says to the woman, why can't, like, you know, we got to use it now. She goes, it's not ready, her main weapon. So it's like, why are you going there if it's not fucking ready? She goes, we got to get all the way to the top of this building. He's looking up there, it looks about 30 floors. I was saying to him, but fuck that. I ain't running up 30 floors. I'll take my death before I did that. So they're running up and then the fucking one floor smashes because the mulch monster's there. And then he does that shitty jump and he's hanging on. And he tries to get up and get him at any time. And you're like, what? And that part was really
She grabs his hand to pull him up and just puts his hand back on there. Oh, just hang on then, mate. Pull him right up. Yeah, like, what are you doing? Yeah, I'll give you another chance to hang on, mate. Like, it was literally like... How is that? Well, I mean, it's helping him in a way, but like, how is that properly helping him? Like,
yeah. Damn, that is one fit girl. I ain't running that fast afterwards. Where's the lift? At this point, man, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm going to accept my death. If you think I'm running up all these stairs, fuck right off, like.
This is a lot of stuff, like.
Dead, bro. I just dive into it. Go on, parkour.
This is like a giant tongue now.
Nah, he's going to parkour it, mate. Ah! If it grabs you, you're fucked. The cat help him go. That's right. Are you? Why is he?
Oh, put your hand back up
Yeah,
there for you.
look at it. Keep away. That thing could have gone in like 1,000,000 times by now.
Now it comes in. It could have easily gone
easily, mate. Easily. Like, that was funny. So they fucking, that was like no problem. So by the time they get up to the very top then, literally that instant, it's become The Blob, the film. The whole windows, like this thing's just oozing out of windows. It's just fucking everywhere by the time they get on top of the building. And then, yeah, this is showing you.
Yeah, it gets massive and everyone's looking scared, even the cat.
Yeah, even the cat. And then this is when it turns like a Doom boss, or like, was it Resident Evil fucking 7, I think it is? Or is it 2 remake, where the thing is so big, it's like huge, it's right in front of you, it's got a massive face, and it's like mulched, like tentacles. That's the only way to describe this thing, is the best way to describe it. So then they're just there, like, pretty much like going to accept death. And then that's when the fucking, the thing they got decides to light up. And the guy goes to the woman, look, something's happening. She goes, give it to the cat, give it to the cat. So then the cat's got
They're
it.
thinking he's sacrificing his...
Yeah, and the cat jumps into this, like, Doom monster's mouth, like.
Yeah.
Starts, like going, ooh, into the fucking intestines. And then it goes all, like, white and explodes. It literally blows up, because the thing blows up from inside. So you're like, whoa, the cat blew itself up.
I seen the cat blow up, by the way. So
100%, because the monster blows up from the inside. So this basically, you know, ends up kind of apparently killing the monster. But then the fucking cat comes out and it's fucking fine anyway, like. And then, so we're like, oh, so they're not dead. And then at that moment, then it's all like particles are there. And then a woman...
She's like, see you later. Start looking off a bit.
Sends then, doesn't she?
With the cat
and
as well.
She's like this, so it looks like she's running in the star, and the cat's just kind of like swimming.
Yeah, swimming. Yeah.
And then they transcend like Luke Skywalker there.
Oh, God.
Just there to smash out.
Yeah,
like
don't just do that anyway and smash up to him.
Look at it. Well, that's it. Ever seen the film The Blob? This is literally like The Blob.
Getting bigger in there.
Yeah, it's getting huge, bro.
Oh, the cat's good.
This is actually really cool. I like all this fucking effects now. These are wicked. Why don't why don't you use that weapon then? I love when the cat's just chill there. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Look at that.
The cat don't give a fuck, dude. Is the thing finally radiated so they can use it? Yeah, it's making the fucking Flash use it. Ah! Yeah. This is awesome. This is awesome. Yeah. What's this?
This is where all the budget went.
Yeah, all the claymation budget. Give it to him. Look at this, bro. What? The cat dived into his mouth. He sacrificed himself. Meow. General, no. They've already confirmed once his body decomposes, he's going to go back to his planet anyway, so he's fine.
Didn't he just leave it go and fly back out?
Nah, bro, sacrifice. ExplodingKitty.com. That's hilarious. This is awesome. Ah! Oh, I fucking hell, man. How many fireworks have you got set up in here?
They definitely do every bit of the budget on this last bit because everything else has been shit. Apart from the one.
They had that mold fucking scene earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it raining glass?
What?
The cat's back.
It didn't explode inside of him then. Yeah, but my reaction is like, what the fuck? Yeah, good luck explaining this to the fucking police and that while we just fuck off and leave you on your own. Nah, she's running to the stars.
He'll just get arrested for loads of murders or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's going to get blamed for all of it.
Wait, I need a witness statement.
Yeah, a minimum of a witness statement. Can I film this as well?
Cats.
The way she's running to the fucking...
They've only made it about the cat in the last 10 minutes of the movie.
And that's close to the end, because then it gets that really shitty punchline, and he goes back and finds his girl, and then I think there's like really cheesy punchline or something at the end where it just ends a guy asking him something that's really corny, and it kind of ends there then, doesn't it, really? I think that was most of it. I think we've actually covered the majority of it on this time. But yeah, do you want to give brief thoughts and then go into and then just say what you think?
Yeah, I mean, as you can tell, I mean, even on sort of like reviewing it, like as you can tell, I mean, I probably stayed a little bit more quiet there, you know. It was so fucking boring, most of it, and I couldn't concentrate. You definitely remembered more parts than me, but yeah, it was such a bad film, and I don't know why. You know, it was a film with a cat in. I don't know why it was called The Cat. It had a cat in it and did some stuff, but I don't know why they came up with a name and just called it The Cat, or AKA apparently The Thousand Cats, it said.
Yeah, that's what.
So, I don't know why that. There was only one cat. I'd never seen 1,000 cats at all. And maybe it has 1,000 lives.
1,000-year-old cat. I think that's what it's implying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing.
No, so yeah. It won 1,000 cats, aka
1,000-year cat.
1,000-year cat.
It goes 1,000-year cat. Not 1,000-year cat. 1,000-year cat. But yeah, like
I can't even then think of any parts I missed out on the movie. It was so like a lot of it was so slow and bad. Like obviously the funny bits or my baby bits with the cat and the dog. Obviously that was quite funny, and then like mainly the cat was pretty funny in it, to be honest. Mostly every time they show it, but it was really only part of it was in, so it was mostly like, it was like a basically boring Hong Kong sci-fi drama with a cat. So my verdict on this, absolutely 100% a dud. It was a terrible movie, one of the worst I've seen on you.
Fair enough, like, agree with him in the sense that, like, there was so much fucking filler in here, man, like, cause the reason I remember this so well is because, like, there was so many few, like, actually, like, entertaining scenes that, like, that's why I remembered them so well. Obviously, it helps to just quickly fucking skip through them and stuff like that. But as much as it's boring in that, in a weird way, though, bro, like, with the entertaining scenes, they were madly entertaining. I loved the cat fight scene. I loved the tentacle monster. It reminded me of the Thing so much, and I'm into all that sort of stuff. If this film had more of that stuff, I would be, like, telling people they have to see this. But in a weird way, loads of bollocks to this film, but I love the tentacle monster things, the cat things. I did enjoy that. If they had cut this down, it'd make it much better. But I can't give it a dud because there was a lot of it I enjoyed. Although it's only scraping. I'm just going to scrape it a SPUD just because I love the tentacle scenes.
SPUD?
Yep, just about a scrape. But the tentacle scenes were so well done. They were. The effects were wicked. They were. The cat was hilarious. I loved that. Yeah, it was boring at points, but when it was good, bro. I like, as I said, if it was cut down, it'd be much better. If you can make a fan edit of this and just cut shit out. But yeah, I can't give it a dud because the parts I enjoyed too much. But again, scraping a stud, by no means am I going to go around saying you have to watch this film. But if you like The Thing and The Blob, which I'm a huge fan of, you'll have a super soft spot for this, because when the scenes where it was like watching a thing, like, and it was just like, man, this is like, that's why I enjoyed it more than you, because I love all that body horror shit and people getting ripped off and their arms staying on hinges and that. Fucking wicked. Love that.
Well, it was a couple of bits like that, but
People melting.
Nonsense. Don't watch it. Nonsense.
Like, complete nonsense. But again, it's all subjective, and that's what I love about these films.
I don't know. I'm in disbelief you give that a SPUD, but really? No, I think that's the first time we give a different answer with Ben. Yeah. But no, I'm shocked to give that. I thought it was terrible. Yeah. I was even falling asleep nearly on parts of it, but it is what it is. I mean, I think some bits were good, and maybe I can see how you might have given it a SPUD on some of it.
Basically, it's just because of me, mate. Like, most people would be like you and say it's a dud, but because the parts reminded me of The Thing so much, and The Thing is one of my favourite films ever, they were so effective, them scenes. And then, obviously, when it was really done with a cat and that, it was fucking stupid as fuck. It was one of the most dumbest things I've ever seen with, like, claymation and fucking puppets of cats on film ever. So I gotta give it appreciation for that. Again, like, there's a lot of drawn-out bullshit parts, but yeah, for me, man, the parts were funny, were that entertaining that I can't say it was a dud overall. Although, but that's what I mean, bro. close to me, close call. Like, you know what I mean? I have no problem you giving it a dud. I think most people would, but for someone who likes a Thing in the Blob and Apple, you know, I think it won me over with them parts, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think there's nothing else to say really on this, because we explained it pretty well, didn't we?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's it for me. Just yeah,
You're astonished.
I'm surprised
yeah.
with giving that, but I mean, there were some good parts you say, and I can see where you're coming
That's
from.
why, innit?
Honestly, bro, there was too many painful parts for me.
Well, the way I'm looking at it, bro, right,
Yeah.
is another thing now is like down the line we're gonna watch films that are fucking million times worse than this, and like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If I'm just like, oh, it was good, but I'm gonna dud it, I know I'm gonna give a million duds down the line. So I'm like, if I partially entertain it and it did entertain me in a part, I can't justify it a dud. That's the way I'm looking at it.
The question is, could you watch that again?
Yeah, but but all I would do is on the boring parts, I would literally just go skip. I would never watch it.
Well, I could watch them bits again. Could you watch the whole thing again?
Not from beginning to end. I would have to be,
that's my problem.
I would have to have something like, I'd have to be making a beat, and then when like all the fucking good parts come on, stop making a beat, watch it, and when it's boring as fuck again, I'll just go back. As long as I was doing something, I could, yeah, for sure.
That's my problem. There weren't enough good parts for me, but yeah, I don't think there's much more we can say about it though, is it?
Yeah. Right, well, I've been Maniacal Mac.
I'm Hibbs.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Peace. Reckon it's AKA 1,000 Years Cat Dur. The 1,000-Year Cat is the alternative title, is it?
I don't know.
But it said AKA 1,000-Year Cat Dur.
Oh, must be, yeah.
I never knew a cat could fight too. And so hard.
He hasn't even done fuck all yet, man.
I know. He scratched his arm, he picked up a chair, he acted like basically a normal cat.
The cat's on the door, like, you know, he's gonna find his own.
He's like, yo, motherfucker,
he's not gonna lock the fucking door, is he? He's gonna come to the window or something.
He just dive through the window, innit? And we've seen what this cat can do.
You wanted his tail.
That's right, you fling him into your missus, mate.
Yeah, the cat's getting involved.
Oh, it did. The cat, they did say earlier, though, they didn't want to fight humans, did they?
No.
But if he's threatened... What?
I hope that cat kills him.
He whipped the cat and it dropped the fucking car? Who is he, Indiana Jones? What the fuck?
Maniacal Mac.